So today we're talking about Clair Obscur, and the reason why is because I finished this game a few months ago, and it's gotten a lot of praise and stuff like that, and also some controversy. Some people are like, oh, it's not that good. I feel like my thoughts on it are a bit more nuanced. My opinion of Clair Obscur is not great. I don't love this game. In fact, there are some issues that I have with it. But instead of me explaining it with words, let me just show you my transition. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to play a short that I made. Subscribe to me on YouTube. You can see shorts like these. This is one of my earlier shorts. I had a little bit of, I was a couple of pounds heavier because this was in the latter half of 2025. So I was like kind of struggling with my diet, but whatever. It kind of doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm saying this. So I'm going to play this short clip. So this is going to show my honest reaction to being in Act 1. So this is my reaction during Act 1. I was pretty much in awe of this. So let's play it.
So immersive. And this music.
Yeah, music is 11 out of 10 in this game. Yeah.
I feel bad for people who like.
Yeah, it's not as visible on like a short that was in 720p, because back then I was streaming in 720p. Basically, like, I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to waste your time with the technicals of why. But this was 720p, so it's not as impressive on this little screen on your phone. But the scenery and graphics are really great in this.
Feel bad. I feel bad for people who like play a lot of games. They have like a big backlog.
Yeah, like me.
And they're just trying to like get to the next game.
Did I write big backlog? Whoa. Wait, hold on.
They have like a big backlog.
Oh, for a second I thought I said a big black log. I was like, what the hell? Okay.
And they're just trying to like.
Yeah, maybe I'm getting early onset dyslexia.
Get to the next game. Get to the next game.
Yeah, I can relate.
And don't really take the time to like enjoy this, because like this is peak.
Yeah.
I know it's just water.
Yeah. Which is ironic because the game I play after this is Legend ZA, and the water is just like a GIF.
But like,
not that I'm slandering ZA. I like that game a lot, but the graphics are just not there.
The atmosphere, the gameplay.
Yeah.
The character.
It's true. Like early on, the atmosphere for sure, because you're getting this Attack on Titan type of setting, or so you think. The gameplay hasn't gotten tiring yet. It's kind of novel and new. Even though a bunch of people jump in and say like, oh, it's just Paper Mario. Like, it's not. It's different. The characters are good until you realize that like that they're not real. Yeah. So everything was a waste, but we'll get into that. So like I said, spoilers in this video.
Like, this is like a game that you like savor.
Because it does give that impression. It just seems so well done. So many games are so lazy, and I think I say this in the short. So many games are just lazy, or unfinished, or just like phoned in.
Favor this game. You don't like get through it.
Yeah.
Get to the next game.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
And I'm sure that like a lot of people have that feeling where they just want to like, this game just takes over their life, which is a beautiful thing if you're a gamer.
Like tearing up a little bit.
Yeah, I was tearing up a little bit. It's just like, oh my God, this is amazing. You know?
I'm getting a little bit emotional. Probably because there's so much dog shit out there.
Yeah, exactly, because so much dog shit out there.
Okay, whatever. Moving on.
Yeah, whatever. Moving on in my typical way. So I seem pretty into it, right? So like, what happened? Well, the story happened, and basically, okay. So I was feeling a little bit down on the game when it kind of was revealed that this isn't real. Like, these characters are fake. So I'm just like, so is this all like a waste of time? So this is all a dream? Like, what? And so this is not Attack on Titan. So it goes from like being Attack on Titan to like Days of Our Lives. It becomes like a drama, which I just was not into. So now I'm going to show my reaction to the ending of the game. So I'm going to try and talk as little as possible, but like, good luck with that. All right. So this is the end of the game. I beat Renoir, and Samurai Verso is confronting his painting self, I believe. That's another thing in this game. Like, a lot of times I kind of didn't really know what was going on. Oh, my lighting is not good. Oh well. Why is my lighting not good? All right, whatever. It's fine. Most people are probably just listening to this anyway. All right, so now we're going to watch my reaction to the ending. Hopefully it doesn't take up too much time. Okay. Okay, good.
I wonder who is this?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. I hate the. Who is this? I didn't know. And everyone in the comments is gonna be like, "Oh, you're an idiot. You're stupid." Like, you know, I mean, I think on YouTube and Twitter, I think I've been called every name except for ugly at this point, which I'm sure that's incoming too. But, all right. This is actually like Verso's real self or his fragment of something that is still painting. Please, by all means, just in the comments, clarify things for me. I welcome the clarification. So if you want to give any clarification on the story, please, I welcome the comments. Please educate me, enlighten me. I'm gonna try to talk as little as possible during this.
Who or what is this?
Yeah, exactly. Who or what is this? Because you see guys like this with the missing face throughout this story. So how would you know that this is specifically Verso? And maybe the answer to all of my questions is I'm stupid.
No.
So now Verso's disappearing.
No.
Did I fight my L at this point? Okay, I think I'm about to. So this is like representative Verso, it's fake Verso. So he ran into the canvas, I think, or some weird in between where the paintings are created. So again, you lied to your father. Again, like this whole like family drama nonsense. Like who?
I don't understand.
Yeah, exactly. But this Mael is also fake as well. Or is she like a dolled up version of like the burn victim Mael? Who had amnesia? Yeah, this I understand. She wants to live like a fairy tale life inside the canvas. That part I understand. That part I understand. And she is orchestrating everything. But she also has amnesia. So she's unconsciously orchestrating everything? Someone let me know. So Verso is a paint... So Verso can paint, this we know, but can Mael paint? Yes?
What the fuck, Mael?
Or should I say Alicia? See, again, I am... Okay, I'm going to stop talking. Music's good. Can't say anything bad about the music. Music's good. It's funny, so much time passed between... I took a break during this game to play ZA, and so much time has passed that like I literally lost weight between the first clip that I shared and this clip. Okay, so this is the fight between...
fight each other?
They are.
Come on.
They are, Joe, they are.
Verso, you can't beat the MVP.
Yeah, because my L is OP in this game. Decide the fate of the canvas.
Decide the fate of the canvas. Fight as Mael or fight as Verso.
I think the one thing that was problematic with this was that I kind of didn't understand what the decisions meant, and I didn't know that the other person would die. But okay, listen to my thoughts during the moment. I'm definitely struggling with the decision. You could see it. What's funny was I was about to go to bed before this, and I stayed up. And I stayed up to play it.
Fight as Mael or fight as Verso. I think Mael is the good guy in this situation.
She's not.
Right?
What's funny is she's not. I don't think she is. When you see her ending, you'll see that she's not. I take my glasses off. That's how distressed I am.
Can I make this decision at 2 a.m.? Really?
Yeah, it's 2 a.m.
Decision at 2 a.m.
Yes. I'm like, do I have to make this now?
Okay. Oh boy.
Poor Joe.
What do I do? What do I do? I know I want to fight as Mael.
Yeah. Because I like fighting as her. That's why. That's partially the reason why.
This is crazy.
It reminds me like during The Last of Us 2 where like Abby and Ellie fight, and I was watching a video by Alana Pierce reacting to it, and she was like, oh, this should have been a decision, this should have been a choice, and it wasn't. So again, because Sandfall basically cobbled together ideas from like every single game ever, you know, maybe they took a note from Last of Us 2 and how like the ending should have been a choice. Maybe, but we'll see. I don't want to do this.
Shit.
Yeah, I don't want to do this.
I don't want to make a decision. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly. I know myself well.
Fight as Mael, fight as Verso. Shit.
Yeah, I know.
I
Mailed.
think Mael's like the good guy in this situation.
She's not, though. She's not, though. That's the feminist in me thinking that women are always right. I think that a woman is correct by default, but she's not.
I don't want to make a decision.
I know, I don't. Decisions are
I
tough.
feel like Mael is the right choice, but I also want to see, like, as Verso, what happens.
Well, that's not how this works, Joe. That's not how this works.
Fuck, I'm gonna fight as Mael. Fuck.
I don't want to. I don't want to. Because I think I felt that like a lot of people love Mael and they probably would have chosen Mael. I don't want to be like I don't want to be an NPC. I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to be different. I want to be cool. But I chose Mael and I'm like disappointed in myself. I was like, oh, I'm going to be like everybody else.
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other.
Feels wrong. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah, it does feel wrong. I know it. I know it in my gut.
Verso.
I know it in my gut that this isn't right. Because Versa wants to stop whatever's going on.
0 health.
We're gonna skip this. Okay, okay.
Right.
Okay, fight is over.
Just doesn't feel right. I don't know.
Yeah.
By any chance we seen Gustav again?
The whole game, like, when is Gustav coming back? Because you're just like stuck with 3 women and a puppet this whole game. It's like, where are the men? It's like, oh, what about Versa? Versa's a man. If you must have a very loose definition of a man if you think Versa's a man. Come on. Come on.
It seems like I made the wrong choice.
Yeah, I could feel it. I could feel it. I don't know 100% what's going on, but I could feel that I messed up.
Is Verso gonna die?
Yeah, he is.
Please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
Is he suffering?
Poor guy. So again, like this will be, you'll be able to piece this together afterwards, but basically he's basically condemned to like eternal life in the canvas, and he's miserable, he's unhappy. But Mael and her cruelty keeps him living so that she can play dolls until she dies. She basically wants to rewrite history.
I don't know. I feel like I might have made the wrong choice. But what if like Mael gets defeated? MVP Mael.
Don't mess with Mael, as I would say throughout the stream. I like it. Hold on. I like how the painter guy's looking over his shoulder. It's like, die quieter, bitch. I'm trying to paint over here. What's all that noise?
Verso's gone now? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was not happy about that. Because had I known this meant his death, I don't know if I would have done it. But would I have chosen Verso if I knew it meant Mael's death? Good question. Good question. And again, like, what is this? This is like the abyss. I'm not 100% sure what this is. Some weird limbo that the canvas is in. So I think that another one of my problems with the story was that it's so hyped up that this is Expedition 33. Like every year the paintress lowers her number and stuff like that. But the whole reason why it happens, I got to the end of the game and I felt like this question was unanswered. Why does she paint numbers in the first place? Again, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. Fair enough. You know, because I did have like a month-long gap between playing this game. I had to look it up online, and basically the reason why she has to paint a lower number is because her powers are weakening. I didn't know that. I had to look that up online. So I don't know. Like certain things about the way the story was told, I felt like maybe some things were too subtle. Again, and I know I'm going to say this a lot. I know I'm going to say this a lot. Call me stupid if you want.
Epilogue. Okay. A life to paint. Can I go back and make a different decision?
Yeah, really. What's funny is that I actually played the other ending, and it was actually really hard to kind of set that shit up. I wasn't sure where to go because this game doesn't have a fucking mini-map on it. And I wasn't sure, did I go here? Did I go there? Did I do this already? Which save file should I do?
Like, I wish I had played this game sooner.
So everything seems good, right?
Feels wrong. I don't know. Maybe I should have gone with Verso.
Yeah, everything seems good on the surface, but I could tell something's up. Got Lune. Lune, peddler of feet pics. This is CL.
Is that Pierre?
Yeah, CL's husband.
So I guess there's two different endings. Did she bring Gustav back?
I'm not going to say anything. Everyone seems so happy, right? Isn't it? Everything's so wonderful? Even though they're nothing but a bunch of fucking dolls.
Yeah, I think that... I'm trying to remember, but I think that someone had a kid. I think it might have been CL.
She did.
Or maybe it was Lune? I think that one of them did have a kid.
No, CL did.
Or something
yes.
like that.
No, that's right.
It was like a 2-month gap where I didn't play this game. So
was it really 2 months? Wow.
Is this Renoir?
ZA has a lot of content. What can I say? That stiff, eerie clapping. So, I had no idea who this was when I played this game. Well...
No, it's Verso?
Well, okay, yeah. So I did have a hint that... I'll stop talking. I'll stop talking. Is she manipulating him to play piano beyond his will? Because when I watched this, I wasn't 100% sure this was Verso or maybe someone else that looked like Verso. Because it is like an older version of him, I believe. Everyone's like, come on, buddy. And then you have...
Okay. The fuck?
Yeah, and then you have Mael. So that ends it.
See, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I made the wrong choice.
You did.
I feel like I made the wrong choice. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I made the wrong choice. Should I continue?
So I think it's worth pointing out that, in my opinion, when you play a game, especially an RPG, I think you should have like a sense of victory. I think you should have like a sense of completion, accomplishment. I don't think you should be feeling so empty when you finish a game. You know, they say this is like this game is so amazing, it's so good, but it's like this took me 50 hours to get to, and I'm just like, what is going on? Why do I feel so bad? You know, like, and I'm supposed to like love this game and think it's the best thing since sliced bread or canned bread, maybe.
God, it's so late.
Yeah, it is kind of late. It was early in the morning.
I don't want to skip these credits because, you know, they work so hard on them, but
it's fuck them.
Late. Wow, so I guess I beat it.
Yeah, I guess I beat this game.
I'm sorry.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Yippee!
I'm sure they're lovely credits, but it's like fucking 2:30 a.m. That's it. That's it. Hold on, continue.
That was the game, Joe. That was the game of the year.
Oh, there's even more credits. I'm gonna skip these.
Yeah, skip them.
Sorry. So now what?
Good question indeed. So now what?
Game, sure. So 47 and a half hours took me to beat
Oh,
this.
not 50, 47 and a half.
Okay. Plenty of Expedition 33 left.
Yeah, there is a lot of content left.
I don't think
I'm just not interested.
I'm going to play any more of it on stream. Okay. So that's it. Lovely stream. Can't believe I beat this game. I feel very empty though. I don't know why. I should feel triumphant for beating this, but I feel very empty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I made the wrong decision.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I just thought that it would end in a different way.
Yeah. Because the way that it sets you up in the beginning, again, it's supposed to be like a very like Attack on Titan type of deal where it's just like war and combat and the thrill of victory and stuff like that. Now I know that if you watch the ending of Attack on Titan, it's a very somber ending. It's a very bittersweet ending. That I understand, but
I think anticlimactic is probably how I would describe it.
Yeah, that's a good way to
ends.
That's a good way to describe it.
I don't know. Okay.
But yeah, no, this was how I felt. This was how I felt when I finished this game. I felt very let down. And again, I'm not a hater. You know, we saw like in the beginning, I played this short in Act 1 where I was like completely blown away. I was tearing up a little bit at how wonderful everything was. And then by the end, I feel this way. I feel let down. And it's basically because of the story. That's a big reason why. Because it starts off as one thing and goes into another. It starts off as Attack on Titan, like an action movie, and then kind of transitions into like a soap opera, like a family drama. I don't know. So, okay. So that was basically my ending to the reaction.
Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim da di dum. Dim dim da 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 dim dim da 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 dim.